So let's move on, and let's talk about another team that had a chance, Greg. A chance to take the number one seed over in the AFC. But this is what happens. Sometimes when you go to the Meadowlands, and it's late December, and Ryan freaking Fitzpatrick is on the field, you can't count the other side out. And that's what happened on Sunday. The New York Jets. Yes, the New York Jets. That chant. They are now 10-5 after a 26-20 overtime win over the Patriots. That puts them in position again to make the playoffs. No longer, and we'll get to the Steelers in a little bit, no longer do the Jets have to win and get help. They got the help, so now they just got to close next week in Buffalo against Rex Ryan, of course. But this was a game where the Jets were up 17-3. And the Pats did what the Pats do. They got a defensive touchdown. And then in the last couple of minutes, they drive down the field, convert 2 fourth downs, Greg. That takes them to the goal, close to the Jets' end zone. And then James White scores on a wide open, nice little route he runs to lose David Harris. Tie game. And then what happens, Greg?
Bill Belichick and Matthew Slater combined to make a very curious decision by kicking off to start overtime.
Yes, we have a coin toss. The Pats win the coin toss to start OT, and the decision is made to kick. The Jets get the ball. The only thing that the Pats can't let happen is the Jets score a touchdown, not letting the Patriots get on the field. And what do the Jets do? 5 plays. Francesism here. Bing, boom, bing, bing. Eric Decker, 6-yard touchdown. Game over. Jets walk off. Brady doesn't see the field. Doesn't see the field, and the Jets are 10-5.
Yeah, it's crazy to risk the chance of Tom Brady not seeing the field. Bill Belichick said after the game he was thinking field position. He believed in his defense. He wanted them out in the field. There was confusion, as everyone knows, from Slater that they couldn't choose which side the ball go to. I think ultimately that's sort of a non-story. It's just the story of why would you choose to kick off. The numbers say that it's never really smart to kick off. It's not that big of a difference. It's like 53% to 44%. If the weather is crazy, like against Denver a couple of years ago, the Patriots chose to kick off. They actually chose which side to defend, and they wanted, to have the wind at their backs. But there was no wind in this game.
No wind.
And the Patriots, even though they didn't move the ball all day, they had just scored a touchdown. So that part doesn't make any sense to me. If you really believe you're going to get a stop and then kick a field goal, just get the field goal first, then get the stop.
Brandon Marshall said he approached Josh McDaniels, the Pats offensive coordinator, after the game. They have history together in Denver, of course. And that's what McDaniels explained, that they weren't happy with their offense. They had scored just 1 touchdown on offense all game, and they wanted to play the field position, which is stop the Jets, get the ball back, get a field goal, and get out of town. But it does not make sense, and you're Bill Belichick, and you're a genius, and you've read every book, and your dad's great, and everybody's happy, and you're going to the Hall of Fame, good stuff. But it does not take a rocket scientist to not choose the option that puts Tom Brady potentially on the bench watching the game end. A terrible decision. That's how this game will be remembered.
I mean, we were, after it happened in the newsroom, Greg came over, 3 or 4 times. We just trying to unpack why they would have made this decision. And it's Bill Belichick, so you have to say, well, he's made 40 to 50,000 great decisions on national television. Here's one that's very mysterious. But if this happened to like a rookie head coach, it would be a death knell for that individual. With Belichick, it doesn't make it a smarter move, but I have to believe in his mind he thought that he was benefiting his team.
He makes
somehow.
a lot of unconventional choices, and this one just did not work very well.
We applaud him for making unconventional choices.
Sure.
I like it.
They're not always right, and this one certainly did not work out well.